So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is my Mazda MX-5, and I don't know why I'm so excited about this moment, since I've already been an MX-5 owner for the past year. And while you get it, it's just a Miata. You've seen the YouTube content on this car is absolutely, well, inflated. I don't have another word for it. Still, I thought it was somewhat my duty as a petrolhead to give some insights to my fellow enthusiasts about what it is to drive or own this car. And nothing fancy, nothing sports related or autocross, just day-to-day stuff, what makes this car special, why it makes me tick, why it gives me that fuzzy feeling inside. And well, you get it. I tried to film some car content before, but rather than bore you with a 30-minute long video, I decided to do a few 5 to 6 minute episodes touching important subjects such as how it is to drive, what about the practical stuff, is it, well, difficult to maintain, and stuff like that. So over the course of the next few weeks, that is what I will be doing. And before we get on any further, feast your eyes on this. This is my very own Mazda MX-5 NB facelift 1.8 liter. Now I mention this because you Yanks, the Americans, well, they get standard their 1.8 on the NB Miata. By the way, there it's called a Miata, not an MX-5. But here in Europe, we had the option of a 1.6 or a 1.8 liter. And I'm quite proud of this one because it's a 1.8 liter. I know I shouldn't be that proud because it's not hugely powerful, but compared to other lesser MX-5s, it's got sufficient power, it's adequate. So without any further ado, let's get to the more practical and urbane stuff. How is it inside? How is it to live with? Is it practical? Is it difficult to maintain? And, well, general stuff like that. So, first things first, soft top. How do you unfold it? You have a latch here and a latch here. You just use these hinges on top and unlatch the hooks or whatever you call them. It's a simple mechanism. I think you can see it here, but if not, I will show you later on in another, I will paste another video so you can see it. Now, the first question I saw Alex Kirsten from Alex Cars and former Car Throttle presenter use one-handed operation on folding and unfolding the roof. Now, the unfolding part is a bit easy. The folding one is a bit difficult. What I do is I reach over with this hand and try to, okay, well, I don't have redeeming features here. I'm not wide shouldered, so this is a bit difficult for me, but I have managed. You just put the top down, make sure the latches are in the correct position, and just latch them on, and it's as easy as that. 1, 2, 3. Now let me just put it back down so I can speak more about this top. Now, a bit of an advice, it's not really that ideal to use one-handed operation from the inside. I do it because I'm careless, but you should at least try to handle it from the center line so you don't dislodge it in any way. And really, this is a new soft top, but I'm not treating it that elegantly or carefully. Anyway, that's my choice. Don't do it if you want to keep your soft top pristine. So, interior space. Now, I'm about 1 meter 73 centimeters. I don't know how that is in feet height, but anyway, you get it. I'm sort of in the middle and I can fit just fine, but I am sort of short torsoed, so I'm a bit hunched. If you can see, really this car is not for the tall person. I fit just barely, but really I fit snugly, and I'm sort of the chubby but fast kind of guy. I don't mind wriggling in, and I feel quite at home here. Having said that, this is not a car for the, well, the girthy gentleman or the tall or massive person, or lady for that matter. I'm sorry to put it so bluntly, but if you're a big person, you're not gonna fit so well here. Now, what that definition of big is, I'll leave up to you. I'm not going to say anything because that might imply that I'm judgmental, which I am not. Anyway, moving on. Ergonomics. Everything is where you want it to be. These dial switches and heat vents are just sublime. Their operation is absolutely delicious. I don't have any other epithet for that. Listen to these stalks. They're quite mechanical and a bit crude, but still they have that, you know, the best comparison I can do with this car is consider it a little music box. When you open it, it sings. That's just what it says to me. Even this sun visor is delicate, small, and a bit worn in due to UV rays and sunlight and stuff like that, which brings me to the next point. Patina. This car is not used, it's worn. It has several issues, but I love it all the more for them. There's a bit of a glue stain here because a previous owner, in their, well, infinite wisdom, considered gluing these ornaments into place, but really I figured they forgot to put a cover over the interior, thus a bit of an issue with the stains and stuff like that. But that just means that I can treat this Miata all the more, not carelessly, but the right word is carefree. I'm not gonna use it, I'm not gonna wear it in, I'm not gonna damage it, but if something should stain this seat, I'm not gonna worry too much about that fact. Also, the door card seems to be ungluing its ornaments in places, but anyway, that's just about all the issues I could find with this interior. I consider this to be the perfect place to sit in terms of car interiors, that is. Having said that, this might not be for you. What I mean by that is it's a very old school interior. Nothing fancy, nothing special, nothing modern, and no appointments, no accoutrements, if you will. Nothing really out of the ordinary. There's no automatic climate control. Well, there's no air conditioning to start with, but that's in regards to my own car and its features, its optional extras, or rather lack of. There is a defogger, and while I have a AM/FM CD player with just tracks, no MP3, and this is the hazard light here, and I don't know why I'm showing you that. I love the dials and the dashboard, and really I just love the whole thing. There's a bit of a rough plastic here on top, but it's nicely blackened out and it doesn't stand out. Normally in a more upscale car, or rather a medium car in today's world, this would be padded with something. But other than that, I don't know, I can't really find any issues with this MX-5. The dash is nicely padded, it mimics leather, but in a sincere, flattering way, not in a kitsch way. And well, yeah, that's about it. What I would have liked though is chrome handles for these exit levers for the doors, but you can't have it all, can you now? Issues with this car? Well, there are some actually, and there's one. the wind just closed my door. This window doesn't go all the way down, and I have to fix that I'm planning to fix that soon enough, though I don't know when I'll get to that. Oh, there's an even a little sun dome light here on top. I don't know why I've said that, because I was talking about issues with this car. And I guess it's time to move on to the next practical stuff, which is the trunk. Well, the trunk is nothing special and very exquisite at the same time. What I mean by that is it's deliciously quaint. You operate it like an old school car. You insert the key here, the master key mind you, and you just flip it open. And when I said it sounds like a little music box, that's what I meant. And here it is. You can also operate it from the center console, along with this this filler cap for the gasoline. There is quite sufficient space in the trunk, but well, nothing special. About 200 liters of capacity or so, I believe 180, but I'll put the correct number on the screen later on. And also there is a spare tire in here. Now nothing is dirty, but some stains are present, and that's because I try to keep this thing as original as possible. There is the spare, and isn't it a darling one? It's just a small diameter. I believe it's still a 15-inch spare, but it's an emergency low speed one. And here, for optimum weight distribution, is the battery. Anyway, those have been the more practical and day-to-day aspects of the Mazda MX-5. Now I'm going to be posting a lot more content on this car throughout the course of my YouTube endeavors, but for now, thank you for watching and wish you a pleasant day. So on we go.